Peace family, I'm Mama Swat. Welcome to the Black to Africa channel. This is where I will be sharing details about our transition from America, Texas, to Africa, specifically Tanzania. That's where we'll be going first. It might be where we're staying. We're gonna, try out some different areas and see which ones we like the most, which ones best match our needs and wants and lifestyle. Not so much wants, but just us as people, A lot of people try to put the continent into this box or downsize it and think that it has to be this one thing, that's been promoted, perpetuated to us as Black people in America. But it doesn't have to be that. And 9 times out of 10, it's not that. It's actually a plethora, a myriad of different things because it's a continent, People try to, or people do ask, well, what crops grow the best there? That's like asking what crops grow the best in America. It depends on where you are, or what region it is. And we're talking about a whole continent, not even a country. So America is just a country, and several different crops grow well here. People ask, how much is a house there? Again, where do you start? Houses, you could live on the street all the way up to a mansion. It depends on, what you're looking for, what you're saving for. But I know that the continent is our home. We are displaced Africans, and I know that it has much to offer us. And I know that for Black people, life in America can be extremely arduous, toxic even at times. It's hard to learn, grow, breathe, spread, excel to our greatest potential. Not that it's impossible. Not saying it's impossible. Roses can and do grow from concrete. But if the rose had the option to grow from fertile soil, I would hypothesize that the rose would take that option. And the globe is our playground. It's ours. We shouldn't be afraid to travel. We shouldn't be afraid to explore. We shouldn't be afraid to experience different things, different cultures, especially if we could learn more about who we are in the process, and garner new relationships, So all that being said, again, I'm Mama Swat. I am a wife, a mother of 5, 4 boys, 1 girl. And we've been married for going on 11 years, both U.S. born and both ready to get up out of here. So if you are out there and thinking about making that transition, I just want to encourage you, and let you know that there are other people out there like you. We have not been to Africa. We've talked to several people in Africa, many of whom advise we visit first before making the big move out there. And I wouldn't say I completely disagree with that. I don't completely disagree with that. I think that's sound advice. But I also feel like within this pandemic and for our specific lives, everything lined up too perfectly for us to go. So it was more of a, now or never type decision, and we chose now. So we are blindly making that move and I'm not nervous. You know, I'm not. I feel like everything is like I said, lining up so perfectly. I'm really excited. I'm excited to put boots on the ground. I'm excited to be able to report back to family and friends who might be interested in making that move. You know, we like adventure. My husband and I, we love travel. We love new places. We adapt well. We love exploring, you know, and we're humble people. And whatever is going on around us, you know, we're not gonna go anywhere trying to manipulate or change what the people have indigenously been doing forever. You know, we're not trying to bring a westernized outlook to the continent. We're coming to learn. We're coming to grow. We're coming to expose our children to different aspects of culture, language, food, opportunities, you know. And you might be surprised, but there are a lot of black people from America who've already set up shop on the continent, you know. So you might feel like you're making that move alone, but in the age of social media, you know, moving to Africa today is not moving to Africa in 1980. You know, it's different. And I'm not saying 1980 like that's just eons ago, so don't come for me. But moving to Africa today is different. You know, it's easier for us to connect with people. It's easier for us to gain insight. It's easier for us to research. You know, everybody pretty much has a computer in the palm of their hand. It's just easier. It's just easier. It's not what it was. And so we should utilize those resources to the best of our ability to gain what we need to have a stronger cultural foundation as a people. And so that's what we're planning to do. That's what we're doing, you know. At this point in our journey, we have already, we've gotten our tickets, we've picked our date, we've picked our place, our initial place. We have, and you know, I can make another video with more of a checklist, if you will, but we're learning as we go here. So we have picked a place, picked a date, we've purchased our tickets, everybody is documented up, passports and everything like that. We have downsized. So once you make that decision, you know that you want to go. If you have the capacity to do so, downsize whatever your living situation is. And whatever money that would be going toward your current living situation can go towards your new one. Okay? So we've downsized our living situation. We have donated a lot of items to Salvation Army, Goodwill, people. We sold what we could, you know, to just have extra money for the transition. We do not plan on taking everything. So that's my next thing. We are not taking our lives. We are not getting a shipping container. We are not shipping a vehicle, okay? There. It's just too much. It's too much. Like I said, 5 children, they are my luggage. Okay? But where did I stop? Oh, we have acquired an Airbnb there. And I like Airbnb because there's reviews, of course. You can contact the owners. You can discuss with them directly. Photos. Other people who have experience staying there. And, your money is covered if anything happens. You're not directly sending your money to a person that you haven't met, don't know. It's through a company, through Airbnb, and so if anything happens, you can get your money back. And you have to research the cost of living to see what works best for you and your family, as far as picking a place. But we definitely are looking forward to exploring the Tanzania, Arusha, Dar es Salaam area initially, and seeing what we can see from there. But we are very excited about it. So yeah, don't hold on to that stuff. Don't hold on to the baggage emotionally, physically. Don't try to bring all your stuff. And we haven't even, this is from advice, okay? So we are not trying to take our whole lives with us. Our whole house, shipping cars, all of that. That won't be happening. Not at all. We are just taking essential items. Some clothes, maybe some toiletries that we don't know whether or not we'll have access to there. A few electronics, but that's about it. We haven't been to Africa, but we have traveled internationally, and packing light is the way to go, because you need to be able to move around, lines and customs and just who knows. So you want to be able to get up and go, especially with children. So shout out to everybody who might be traveling with small children. I'll be sharing a lot of tips on that as well. And mine are itty bitties. Our oldest is 10. They're 10, 8, 5. 10, 8, 7, 5, and 3. There we go. So little people. So when it's time to get up and go, we gotta. Mama gotta use the bathroom. Mama. Daddy, can I go? Daddy, can I go? Yeah, so we don't need all of that going on. And a bunch of luggage. I can't do both. I can't. But yeah, so this platform will be where we share much of our journey, and we'll talk more about it, and I'll get Baba Sintwali on to talk about his outlook on it. We are active in our community here in America. We seek global liberation for Black African people worldwide, and we work towards that. So that part of it, while we are excited, it's not necessarily easy to relocate from the people who we know still need a lot of mental maintenance, if you will. People who are still awakening, people who have not and are not even close. The work does not stop. And people, Black people who need us, no matter where we are, and no matter where they are in their journey, So he'll talk more about that when we get to that. But we'll also be sharing things like budget, cost analysis, recipes. We cook. Maybe some hairstyles. That's my department. And really everything, art, projects that the children get into, things that they're into now, our journey over there, the actual flight process, what papers are needed, testing, etc. You know, we'll be sharing all of that because ultimately we want to make the process easier for other people, our brothers and sisters who might be looking to make that same leap. You know, you can hear from your sister because you know I'm gonna keep it 100% real, straight up. I'm not sugarcoating, and I'm gonna share what it is. So yeah, I mean, I gotta shout out our family, our whole family. You know, they have definitely helped us along in this process. Our whole tribe, they have definitely helped us along. You know, with the downsizing and just everyday stuff. You know, packing things up, helping us drop things off, and um, everyday tasks like that has really been a big help. We had the greatest family, the greatest tribe, and it really has been a great help. Um, and even if you're not transitioning yourself, you know, and you might know people or have people in your family who are about to make that transition from America back to the continent, the greatest thing they could use is your support in that. You know, if they've made that decision, your support is the best thing you could give them right now. Yeah. So, you could email us at let's go black to Africa at gmail.com. Let's go black to Africa at gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at let's go black to Africa. Let's go black to Africa. And yeah, you know, drop your questions in the comments. You can subscribe to our channel to keep up. This is our very first video, and I'm looking forward to the journey. All right, peace.